welcome to the new weekly reading vlog. I didn't read much today because we went to the house and I spent most of the time pretty much editing the vlog for this week. That's already up by the time you're watching this. That should be up for the past 7 days by the time you're watching this. And I have finished like 99% of my February wrap up. It's taking me so long because I have 40 minutes of footage, and so far I have the video is 30 minutes long. Well, I was talking about 11 books. So, and it was a good reading month. That's why I had a lot of things to say for the wrap up. I was thinking of chopping it into two, but too late. I literally only have like 5 minutes of footage left to edit. So I should be able to do that by Tuesday and definitely upload that by Tuesday, hopefully. So yeah, I didn't read much today. I'm on page 60, so I only read like 10, 15 pages. I don't really remember where I was when I stopped. But yeah, still really liking it so far. I don't really have much to say yet. But yeah, that's it for today. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to read more tomorrow. We'll see.
Hello, it's Monday. I usually don't update on Mondays because usually I don't read a lot, if at all, but I'm on page 184. This book, I think I'm about halfway through, and oh my god, it's pretty intense. I feel like we're moving a little too slow. We still have 180 more pages, and I felt like so many things have already happened. Like, time is going too fast in the first half. I don't know, maybe the second half is going to go a little bit more slow. I'm not sure, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to end. I can't even guess. The characters are, I like the main characters. I like them both. They're very interesting, and I don't know. I just like them. It's hard to say without spoiling anything, but they're both their own persons, and they're pretty much opposites of each other, and I like seeing how they try to convince each other of their of their own beliefs and their own opinions and views without being too offensive, without being offensive or being too this is right, you're wrong, or without at all being like this is right, you're wrong. They're very open to accepting that, and they're more let's agree to disagree, and I really like that about them. And the guy, it's hard to say without spoiling, but my heart. So yeah, that's it for today. Definitely by tomorrow I'll finish this because a fast read. And yeah, I'll be with you guys tomorrow.
Hi. Today is what is today? Wednesday. I didn't update yesterday because I didn't really read much yesterday. Or well, no, I read a lot yesterday, but I didn't want to put the book down, so it was pretty late by the time that I stopped reading because I wanted to read as much as I could. So I didn't update, and I'm dating now because I have finished The Sun Is Also Star. I thought I would be finishing it today because we did come home later than usual on Wednesdays. This book is so good. So good. I love this more than everything because with everything I wanted a little bit more, and The Sun Is Also a Star, I thought I would feel the same way because this whole book happens in a span of one day. Well, with some parts about the future and all that in the past, but pretty much this is about Natasha and Daniel who meet and pretty much fall in love. It's their love story. Natasha is getting deported in 12 hours. Daniel is on his way to an interview for Yale where he needs to get into because his parents want him to be a doctor. And I thought I wouldn't love it as much as I did because I don't like insta love at all. And I was very skeptical when the premise says can these two people fall in love in one day? And I was like, no, that's not pretty possible. Maybe attraction, maybe liking, but not love. But I was wrong. the thing about this book is I think it's not insta love. They didn't see each other and be like, oh, we're in love. No. They're definitely attracted to each other. One person pursues the other more than the other. One is a non-believer, pretty much. She doesn't believe in love at first sight, and she's very, I don't want to say cold, but she's not a dreamer like Daniel is. Daniel is a poet. So, you know, he's very in tune with his emotions and all that. Natasha isn't. She likes facts and all that. And I don't think that's a spoiler because I think that's pretty much in the first 20, 30 pages. And I love how because they're so opposite of each other, they learn about things from each other and about each other and each other's perspective. I think I already talked about this in my previous update, but that's the dynamic between the two of them is really, really good. And I think that's what made this book work, as well as the fact that it's not just what they're doing, but also what's happening around them and the people around them, and not just the people who are close to them or you know their family, their friends. It's also about the people that they barely interacted with and their stories, and it's just about it's these connections and like destinies and fate and all that, and how everything affects everything and everyone affects everyone, and if one person didn't do this, this wouldn't have happened, blah blah blah, all that chain of events and all that, and it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Like, these people aren't just there to set the mood, you know. They also have their own stories, and even when they're not given like their own chapters where their story is being told, even like just how Natasha or Daniel, or you know how they're seen by other people, you can tell that there's a story and they're not just two-dimensional people to you know add on to the story, to add on to the main characters and let them shine. No, and I really really like that about this, and that's it's just the connections and all that. That's what I really enjoyed about this book, and I think that's what really made it work, the love story. So I really enjoy this book, and I'm very picky sometimes when it comes to romance, especially recently. I need a romance to make sense and to work. I don't want it to feel like it's too surface level, like they don't really know each other, etc. And this I loved it so much. So how does that? I might. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to start a book. Maybe like read a little bit to like amp myself up. I think I'm gonna continue with my contemporary reads. I think I have two sci-fi books and a fantasy book. But the fantasy book is something that I want to read, to binge read, because it's the first book in the series. I have some new books that came in from the book depository, but you know, part of the Orangery, I want to read the Bone Season first, and I need to buy it. Or I can, yeah, I need to. Do I want to buy it? No, yeah, I do, because I do have the second and the third book. I just need the first one, so I'm probably gonna buy that tonight. What's wrong with me? Yeah, yeah, I will, and hopefully that arrives within the week. And then I'm still waiting on the first book, Dreams of God, Daughters of Magmon. I contacted the seller, told her that it's taking too long for the book to arrive because the two books that I've ordered at the same day have already arrived the same day, you know, with the book depository unboxing. And I got a reply. They told me that if they could, I could give them 2 to 3 more days for the book to be delivered to me. So that's going to arrive this week, later this week, hopefully. So I'll probably just continue with my contemporary kick. I'm going to read the Geography of Lost Things. I know that one has mixed reviews, so I'm not going to set my expectations high, but I just really love this book. So yeah, that's it for now. I will try to update you guys tomorrow if I will be reading. Maybe not. I want to upload my video tonight, but it's 30 minutes long, so it's going to take a few hours. I don't know. I'll try to upload it and see if it will work in the morning. But anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or whenever I update next. Hi. So today is Friday. I did an update for the past 2 days because on Wednesday I wasn't really feeling well. So I didn't really read anything. Yesterday as well, I wasn't feeling very well. Oh no, yesterday I wasn't feeling very well. I think I updated on Wednesday. Did I? I don't remember. But I didn't update yesterday because I wasn't feeling very well. I just went to sleep. Didn't do anything. I didn't really read. Actually, I didn't read at all. So I am on page 228 of the Geography of Lost Things, and I like it so far. I don't love it, but I like it. I am interested to see how the story will go. In the beginning, I didn't really like Allie. She seems like she's just very mad about the world, and I just couldn't get. Like, I couldn't really understand her point of view. Like, I get that she has things going on, but I needed to understand what is going on. I mean, at this point, we're slowly starting to learn. Like, at this, like, almost halfway point, yeah, we're almost halfway through. I understand where she's coming from, but she's very mad. But at the same time, she's only 18, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand why you feel and you act that way. Because in the beginning, I was just a big fan of it. Nico, her ex boyfriend, I like him. It was really frustrating in the beginning because I wanted to know exactly why they broke up. I mean, at this point, I still don't know why they broke up. Not exactly, but we have clues, but I still don't know exactly why. And yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen next. Hopefully tomorrow I'll finish this. I don't know. We'll see. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is the last day. I really want to finish this tomorrow because it is the last day of this week. I want to wrap up this week with that book. So yeah. Also, I subscribed to Book of the Month and also BoxyCharm. I don't know. I've been wanting to subscribe to BoxyCharm for a while and some book subscription boxes too, but I wasn't really sure. The reason why I did subscribe to Book of the Month is that you can skip. So if you don't like any of the March books, any of the five, you can just skip it, and you won't be charged for the month. And I really like that. And every month is only $14.99 with free shipping. You're gonna add odd books, two more books for $9.99 each, and it's a good subscription box too, because you get a selection. You know what you're getting. You can add more from their selection if you want to, and you can skip the month. That's why I subscribed, because I can choose to skip a month. You guys don't know, I don't really buy books. Like when I buy books, it's because number one, I already read the book and I would like my own copy of it for my collection. Two, I know that I will love the book. Number three, the reason why I don't really like buy books, especially because of Book of the Month sells you hardcover books, and I'm not a big fan of hardcover books. I prefer my books to be soft bound, or paperback. And it sounds like something that it sounds like I shouldn't be subscribing to Book of the Month, but the thing is I can skip. So if I really want a book and I can get the hardcover for 14.99, I'll get it, because usually what hardcover books range from $20 and up. So, it's $15 plus free shipping. So, it's a good deal. That's why I still am subscribed to it. And well, BoxyCharm is like $21, and you get like $100 price for the whole box. So, it's not a big, thing, because even though that is monthly, I am getting like $100 worth of stuff in BoxyCharm, and it's not too crazy expensive. So that is it for today. That's that. I do want to try Owl Crate too, but that is $29.99. I'm like shopping for a book box that will work for me. Number one really for me is Book of the Month, because I can skip. If I can skip all the book subscription boxes, I'll probably subscribe to a lot. But only Book of the Month offers that so far that I know. If you guys know of a subscription box, book subscription box where I can skip months, please tell me. Because so far all I know is Book of the Month. And I like All Crate. I think it's interesting. Lit Joy, Uppercase, and Bookcase Club. I also would like, I also am interested in Fair Loot, but I can't skip months for any of those, and they are quite expensive. Well, I know Bookcase Club is $8.99 something. Yeah, I think the most expensive is Owl Crate, but with Owl Crate you're always getting, I think, either a signed copy, a book plate. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm mixing things up, but that's what I remember from my research of all the book subscription boxes. But yeah, that's it for today. I don't ramble. I'm rambling. I am. What's new? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi. So I have just finished The Geography of Lost Things by Jessica Brody. I liked it. I don't love it. It's not something that I will read and probably remember, or like, just, I liked it. It's fine. Like, I have some issues. It has some redeeming points, but it's not something that I really, really love. So, I still really enjoy the road trip aspect. As I said before, I find myself really drawn or like really interested to road trip kinds of stories, and I really like that aspect here, and just the whole sense of adventure is really present in here. And the relationship I was okay with, it's fine, but the thing is I'm not very invested in Nico and Ali. Like, they're okay characters, but I don't necessarily find them very interesting or compelling. They're just okay. I mean, Ali, I didn't really love. She had a lot of, issues about people and trust and all that, and I understood that, but it was very frustrating to read in her perspective. I also got really frustrated with Nico because it just there's a lot of secrets, and I'm just like, just say it. And I understand where they're coming from. I mean they're 18. They get embarrassed and ashamed of things that honestly you shouldn't be ashamed of, but I'm trying to understand. At the same time, it's quite frustrating to read. But yeah, um, I liked the ending. I really like the conclusion to the whole relationship with Ali's dad and all that. I really liked how that ended. um, I feel like that's one of the redeeming points of this story. I wish we could have, gotten a little bit more of that. But I still liked it. I would rate it 3 out of 5 stars. Enjoyed it. So that is it for this week. I will be starting to read Every Hard Doorway tomorrow. This is only like 170 pages, which is definitely going to be a fast read. My bone season arrived. It's the right edition. It's the correct edition. So I'll probably finish this, start Dark Matter, read the Bone Season, because I do want to join the Bone Season readathon with, oh no, it's Dreams of Gods and Monsters. Yeah, Dreams of the Gods and Monsters. I know, Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I'm still waiting for that. I hope I get it before this month ends, because I do want to join the readathon for it. Yeah, and I'll probably be reading, because I still have Dark Matter. Aside from this one, I still have Dark Matter. I want to read that. Red Sister, I'm not really into reading it right now. Like, I want to binge read a whole series, but I think the whole series isn't finished yet. So I'm probably not gonna read that. I'm just gonna put that for later in my library again, so I can remember it next time. And then I need to start with Daughter Smoke and Bone if it arrives. Hopefully it arrives before I finish the 2 books. I'm very positive. If not, I'm gonna start Bone Season, but I don't want to stop in the middle of it. I want to finish the whole series. But yeah, that is it for this week. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.